On Tuesday, the Braves beat the Mets. It's always good when the Braves beat the Mets, but it may have had a little bit more meaning even for it than a regular season game in June because of what happened in the third inning. The Braves had been leading 1-0 when the Mets hit two-run home runs off of Bryce Elder. First, it was Francisco Lindor, the shortstop, and then Pete Alonso, the first baseman. Now, the cameras, which catch everything these days, of course, caught Pete Alonso in the dugout screaming, well, not screaming, but talking loudly to where he could be heard to Bryce Elder, throw it again, please throw it again. Well, I don't think Bryce Elder heard him, but everybody else did, including all the relievers in the Atlanta bullpen, who later on, when the Braves started scoring runs to overtake the Mets and subsequently win the game, they said to the Mets reliever, throw it again, please throw it again. Now, if you're smart and you're an entrepreneur, go make a t-shirt, throw it again, please throw it again. Funny thing is, Pete Alonso, who went to the University of Florida, by the way, I just throw that in for good measure, he is known as the polar bear. And yes, he leads the majors in home runs. He's a very good player, but why poke the Braves bear, Pete? Let me remind Pete Alonso and every Met fan that may be in the Middle Georgia area or watching online, since the start of the 2018 season, the Atlanta Braves are 54-36 against the Mets. And of course, the Braves have won 5 straight division titles. The Braves were way behind the Mets last year and caught them by sweeping the final 3 games of the regular season in Atlanta. So why are the Mets, who, by the way, are now 6.5 games out of first place behind the Atlanta Braves, why would they have someone poke the Braves bear by saying, throw it again, please throw it again? Well, let's just say they're the Mets. You know what? We all have our teams that we don't like. If you're a college football fan, if you're a Georgia fan, you may not like Auburn or Tennessee or those Gators. If you're a Georgia Tech fan, you definitely don't like the Bulldogs. If you're a Florida fan, you hate Georgia. Auburn and Alabama hate each other. Well, the Braves, over the last 20 years or so, they've had one team that kind of stands out as to the one they really hate, and it's the Mets. Now, we say all this knowing that tonight, Max Scherzer, a very good pitcher going to the Hall of Fame one day, will pitch against Atlanta, and then tomorrow it'll be Justin Verlander. But for last night's game, we can say and really thank Pete Alonso, the polar bear, for poking the Braves bear. They may throw it again, Pete, but you might, once again, get out.